Hey everybody, this is my indoor seed starting, I call it my mini greenhouse. I don't know what you'd really call it, but I just wanted to show you real quick. I have probably, I don't know, $60, $80 in it maybe. Most of the stuff I got all was for free. The biggest expensive things that I didn't have were these grow bulbs, these big curly Q things. I bought them off Amazon. If I remember right, they were like 20 bucks a piece. But let me explain this thing to you. It's pretty cool. I just got this case. I was out of the garbage, really, honestly. But I took and put sheet metal paneling on the inside of it so it's shiny. I put walls on 3 sides. The front has glass doors. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but it has sliding glass doors. It's hard to see, but there is the that pink styrofoam insulation. I insulated 3 sides of it. There's some right there. You can kind of see that. But what I did is I already tried filming this video, but I screwed up, so I can't really show you again. But these cups are just those peat pots. And the neat thing about this is, to water this, all I do is dump a ½ inch of water in there. And these pots just soak it up. You can see it's been a couple minutes, like that one right there. You can see the line on it kind of right here. They soak it up, and the dirt's getting wet too, not just the pot. These have almost soaked up all the water that I dumped in there. Those are my tomatoes, cucumbers, got some blueberries, some beans and stuff up here. But the coolest thing is if you build something like this, put it in these trays. These are like $1 a piece at the grocery store. And all you do to water this is, I just take a jug, which I already watered them, and I screwed up the first filming of this video, but you just dump it in there. I dump about a ½ inch. You know, I got 4 trays that I'm watering in here, so a gallon waters all this, and you water it in literally as long as it takes to dump out a gallon of water. These blueberries I have down here, I just pour a little bit of water in the bag with a watering can to keep them moist. But what I have is I have a thermostat up here, right here, and it controls these light bulbs. And the purpose behind this is, it's kind of dark in here, but I'm out in my garage. My garage isn't heated or cooled, so it gets cold in here in the wintertime. So when the grow bulbs right here, they're those curly Q type bulbs. It's hard to see on a video, of course, but when those turn off, and they turn off on a Christmas light timer that I got plugged in. You know, and if you have any questions with wiring something up like this, let me know. I can help you. Everything's power. The power comes from the outlet on the wall through this light switch. See, it turns it off, turns it back on. But this timer, I have it set, and I play with it, and I don't really know the specifics. I think I run for a couple hours. I turn it off for a couple hours, run for a couple hours. I think I added it up. I shoot, you know, I try for like 18 hours a day or something like that. And I mess with it a little bit, but when those bulbs turn on and off, I keep these doors cracked. I don't close them all the way. I leave about that much, which, you know, a couple inches. If you close them all the way, it gets hot and humid in there, and mold grows and fungus and stuff grows on top of your plants. So I don't recommend doing that. You want to have a space so air can flow through there, or that stuff grows. I thought about putting a little fan or something that moves air, but that costs money. I don't have one. The rest of the stuff was all stuff I've collected over the years off of jobs. I do heating and air. That's why I used a thermostat like that. You could use anything you could find on Amazon probably. But man, it works great. The best thing is instead of sitting there trying to water each one of these plants with a watering can, you just fill up that tray, the pots soak it up, come back in a little while, and if the soil's not completely moist, you can see on these tomatoes how it's a little bit darker than that is. You just add a little bit more water. It's a piece of cake. I mean, I got like less than 80 bucks in this thing. I highly, highly recommend it. One thing I do recommend, as you can tell with these beans, is if you built something like, say, a shelf out of wood, or you bought a shelf at Lowe's or Home Depot or something, get one that has taller shelves, because they're growing into my bulbs. These bulbs were the cheapest route that I could find to do. You know, those little screw-in bases, they're cheap. They're like $1 or something at Lowe's, just little ceramic ones. Very basic wiring. I cut up an extension cord. The whole thing plugs into the wall behind it, and it's on a GFI outlet. You know, you want to have a GFI outlet because you're dumping water in there on top of electric. Well, you know, the shelf below, it's not 100% waterproof. So if you spill it, you know, you want it on a GFI outlet. But all the outlets in my garage are on GFIs. But main thing I would do is, I recommend, if you build something like this, those shelves are probably a foot tall. I would do something like 18 inches or 24 inches tall. That's really the only thing that I screwed up. You know, so if you have any questions, comment, man. And like always, please give me a thumbs up. And I like to see comments. So if you got any questions, man, or ladies, post comments down below, and I'll try to help you out any way I can. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next video.